Standout crew, we live and we back with another video.
Yeah,
man.
we are back. We are back. Emphasize the back.
Listen, we are back.
Our first video of 2022.
Video, man. Yep, very first video of 2022. I don't know how it's gonna go, man. I don't know how it's gonna go. It could go good, it could go bad. Are we starting 2022 off with a bang or what? We're starting it off in February. All right, February.
On Valentine's Day, the
On
recording
Valentine's
of this video.
Day.
Of course, I spent Valentine's Day alone. Me, myself, and I.
I did too. So, you know,
it happened last year, and the year before that, and the year before that.
And the year before that. And I've always been on a FaceTime with this dude, bro. I've always been on a FaceTime with this
I
dude,
think it's kind of sad that I see you every Valentine's Day. I've seen you like every Valentine's Day.
No, for real though.
For as long as I can remember. For as long as I can remember.
For a while now, we've been FaceTiming on Valentine's, bro. Listen, I can't secure. I talk the talk. I walk the walk. But when it comes to me actually capitalizing, I just can never secure, man. So, you know, I listen, bro. I hit up multiple people, but I get boyfriends or, you know, just not feeling it, man.
Bro, listen, you know my luck, bro. She ended up being gay.
All females turning gay.
Girls like girls.
Man, like Drake.
All right. But we got a Valentine's Day episode, man, to make all you N-words out there feel ashamed.
Ashamed?
Ashamed. Don't worry, I'm in your same boat. Jubilee, of course. We always start out with Jubilee. Do all married couples think the same? Man, let's get right into it.
I believe in soulmates. Strongly agree, strongly disagree? Answer in the comments below and suggest a prompt on our Kickstarter.
Shoot. Strongly agree, strongly disagree?
I wouldn't go strongly disagree, but I would say somewhat disagree for me. Because the thing is I've seen people that click really well, or like people that, you know, are like, oh yeah, they're for each other, you know what I'm saying? But when I think, but like soulmates, like, bro, nah, bro, don't.
I feel like a lot of
that,
people
bro,
saying they soulmates, you know? In like high school, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Now listen, there is a group of kids in high school right now. There is a couple in high school at my high school who I'm like, oh yeah, y'all are perfect. Y'all are actually perfect.
This is one.
But like, I don't know, soulmates though, that's just like, that's too deep, and that's like predetermined, like it's predestined, like, oh, we were meant to be forever, like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like a lot of people don't meet their soulmates.
Yeah, I don't think that way. Like, bro, y'all just happen to stumble upon each other at the right place, right time, and y'all, you know, fulfill each other. Not like, oh, it was predestined that we were supposed to be together. Like, nah, that's not.
No, sometimes it could be though. I think that some people do genuinely find their match in this world, but I think most people don't. I think most people just never find it.
True.
That's why the divorce rate is
like high something %.
High as hell.
It's high, bro. It's unbelievably high.
Homophobic people.
Hello.
Just like anyone else, and there's a lot I can handle, but what I can't handle is seeing you.
Let me stop.
Bro.
Let me stop. I like the new setup. Nice rainbow.
This setup's fire. This new setup's fire.
We were pressured into getting married.
Is it me or are they in a smaller room? Oh no, it's the camera angle.
Go.
Bro,
I like how they have one gay couple on here.
We're Mormon, like LDS, and there's a lot of pressure in our church to get married, especially at our church school that we went to. Everyone gets married really fast. We got married after like 5 months because we wanted to, and you know, we love
5.
But I feel like it definitely.
Tied
there
to
are,
that
like,
5.
some, like, societal pressures.
5 years?
Aspects.
5 months.
Like strongly disagree, but I mostly disagree.
Nah,
I feel like we were kind of not necessarily pressured to get married, but it's more pressured to date.
My God, I hope your bank account
fat. Like, hey, maybe you should slow down. So we're more so pressured not to get.
I hope your bank account. I hope money's long
like
over there.
Not too long before
I gotta
she
get
takes
to know
it
you,
off.
girl.
Exactly.
And I honestly, we have both been through broken homes before. We both come from divorced families, and
always the
a
Asians
big
that talk
passion
black.
we have is having strong marriage.
They want to push us away until it comes to our culture, bro.
Exactly.
On me, like I gotta Hope she's feeling the same way, because I'm feeling you.
Yeah. And we actually dated for
That's
less
tough.
than a year
Stop.
as well. But when you know, right?
I have some hot takes submitted by our audience, and so I'll read off the prompt and we'll agree or disagree with the prompts. Women do more work in marriages.
Ah, god dang. Why is this a question? Yeah, the divorce papers. The divorce papers.
Oh my God.
Person in a marriage,
The divorce
personally.
papers.
I feel like in order for a marriage to work, you have to come at it equally. That might be just an idealistic view, but I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like as a general statement, most of the women I know, and including the women who have raised me, had a job. They also took care of the kids, like most of the time. Most of the household chores also fell on, like, on the woman, and
it's kind of a gender role, not necessarily.
2 jobs, literally.
I mean, I bet the man's over here bringing in the money to keep the marriage going. So.
The thing is I think that it's usually, I think that it should be equal. But like, it depends. It's such a subjective term. It's such a subjective thing.
Yeah, but I mean, the 2 gay couple over here say, yeah, women do most of the work. Of course, y'all think that. Y'all both women.
In every relationship marriage.
All right.
And so Charlie's very much the rhino.
I have considered divorce.
The person that we were like, money better be long, they went on to agree.
And so I think in those moments, I don't know. I think I'm more here.
Both have
It's just
considered
like,
divorce?
Well, when you're in the heat of the moment, you know what I mean?
Why are you on?
Yeah, no, I definitely know that our communication styles are totally different. We didn't communicate well at first. I know Kenzie comes from a divorced family and then saw their family just fight and yell a lot. I came from a family where if my parents had a disagreement, they fought with passive-aggressive comments and closed doors. So having disagreements, having those uncomfortable and hard conversations just wasn't easy for me at all. And so divorce sounds a heck of a lot easier than pushing through it, which luckily
that's why most people get divorced. It's easy.
But
sign the paper.
You just gotta sign a
it
paper
seems
and go.
Sign the paper. Get the cash out if you're the woman. Cash out if you're the woman and go.
That's what my history teacher was saying. He's older. He was like, it's so much easier to get a divorce than to actually talk it out. And I'm like,
there's a hedgehog, there's a rhino, and then there's a rabbit. I feel like I'm
happy
rabbit,
with how often
and
we have sex. Of course, she's on disagree.
And my expectations.
Oh dang.
And, like, my.
He's satisfied.
Hey Kyle, pause it. I'm keeping it. Hey, I'm keeping it a buck. I've been, I've been hiding for way too long. So I'm just keeping it a buck, bro. Once I'm in the prime of like my drive, bro, I'm saying like 4 times a day, bro. Like at least, bro. If we not, you know what I'm saying? 4 times.
My guy, it's gonna be bruised, G.
I don't care, bro. It's gotta be 4 times, bro. I'm keeping it a buck with you. Like, dude, I get married 8 times a day.
Well, this is why the divorce rate's high, everyone.
But it's always been that high. So I came in honest. It was on the table.
I feel like sometimes, work and life get in the way of that, responsibilities, but I think...
Sex and responsibility?
We're trying to find a middle.
That's tough. That's tough.
Okay.
And it would be like evidence that we're not talking about it. But I think this is not a surprise to me. I don't think it's a surprise to you that we're both here because it's something we talked about.
I think it's like something we're working through, and it's just like when you get married, you get into like this routine, you get into like just working and going, and then at the end of the day,
I don't think that's just marriage. I think that's just life.
That's just life.
But we move.
That's literally just adulthood.
The household sometimes on both ends, not just you.
You work until you get that 401k, retire, and die.
3, 2,
I want children.
1, go.
I hope y'all don't get children, dude.
If we could, we would have a baby. Yes.
Oh, y'all don't get children.
But because we're same sex, there's a lot of costs that go behind making a baby. So we bought a house last year, and that was huge for us.
Now kids are on
for the
table,
baby's sake,
and
adopt.
Another, $40,000 that you're looking at per kid. And if we want 2, that's a house and then some, $80,000. So,
And as women, our clock is ticking. The older we get, the less time we have
I
to
keep
make
forgetting
it
that
happen.
is
So
true.
for
I
us, it's
keep
a
forgetting
little
that's true.
different.
So we actually have like infertility.
I
struggles
keep
a lot.
forgetting
We have 3
sometimes that women
miscarriages. We
can't just
actually
be
had them
pushing out
recently.
babies for the rest
And
of
so
their
it's like
lives.
the topic of kids is like super
I
sensitive
keep
to
forgetting
us.
that sometimes.
Because like we actually like our
No, the
miscarriage
men.
happened like last week, and it was like
Hey,
Men
I
can
could
keep
be
going.
hitting and having
we're
kids
so
at
excited.
90.
We told our families, and we were like so
I think it
excited
does
to like
run out
announce
at
to
some
everyone
point,
at
but I
Christmas.
think that you would have to be
Men
given-
usually can
It,
go
breaks my
like a
heart
long
because,
time.
Like, I
to
know, like,
tell
it's
their
bringing us
senior
closer together,
citizens
but
is
it's
what
like one
I'm
of the
saying.
hardest things we've had to
Oh,
go
you
through
go past
together.
when you're senior citizen. I think that
Because it's
for
like,
you to
I know
run out of
Tyler's gonna be an
seed,
amazing
you
dad.
really got to be giving
You
everyone
really-
a
I feel
seed.
bad.
You really
Like,
must have
I
been
feel
taking
bad.
them
I've told
bong
him before, I'm
rips,
like,
bro,
it's
because
fine if
we
you
kills
like
your
want to go
sperm.
marry someone else and have
Exactly.
kids, because I know I can't provide that.
Wait, she.
Yeah, no, it's been really hard to deal with just because like it's not the most like I guess accepting topic to talk about. I know a lot of people feel very awkward whenever that conversation does come up. Like my parents have tried to help us out, but don't really know how.
Like it kind of makes me want to like be over there sometimes, where I'm just like, no, it's not worth it. Like I don't like the heartache and the financial like struggles. It's just not worth it. But at the end of the day, it's like I know it's worth it. I know this is where I want to be.
That's sad. I always
I
feel
don't
bad
like
for people
my
who
partner's
just can't have
family.
kids.
Who can't have
3,
kids? I know.
2, 1.
Because
Go.
I don't know, I just feel like you have to have a lot of insecurity. I feel like the insecurities just go through the roof. Because we put a big emphasis in society on having kids. So when you're not able to
Challenging.
have that.
Oh,
Speak your truth.
agree?
I know. I think there are certain members of your family that I absolutely adore.
Oh, shoot.
It's okay.
And I think there was a time and place where I really wanted to love your mom. And then there's a time and place where we just can't. I have very thick skin. I knew what I was like signing up for. I've dealt with like homophobic people just like anyone else. And there's a lot I can handle. But what I can't handle is seeing you hurt. And that's the hardest part. Because like, you're so amazing and she's gonna miss out on so much.
I mean, I totally
stand
understand
people that-
why you're standing there.
Especially
I
to
wish
your
you could
own
stand here
kids.
with me.
Oh
You know what I'm
God,
saying?
like bro.
Especially your own kids.
We're
Like I can't
homophobic
deal with
family,
that. I'm
and
sorry.
Unfortunately,
That makes me mad.
you can't really choose who you're
I'm sorry.
going into.
Like,
I feel
so
bad for
totally
you. I'm sorry.
understand your
bro.
frustration
I'm
because
sorry.
I carry that frustration and I've carried that throughout my whole life.
I'm shocked you're there.
No, I'm not. I think this is the silver lining, right? Like when I married you, I gained a family, and even though I might disagree with certain points of view in your family, overall your family has been loving from the moment I stepped into your life, and I'm really appreciative of that because I feel like I put a lot of pressure on my friends because they are my family, but when I met you, I feel like your family filled in that hole.
I think that's like the beautiful thing about marriage is that
Yeah.
like you get to set like a new precedent. Like you get to set a new like standard for your family. And like that's what's so beautiful about it. Like you don't have to take on, you know, what your family brought or what your family gave to you. You guys can make something new. So
There are things my partner doesn't know about me.
We didn't even hear
Probably.
from Buddy who was
2,
on the agreement.
1, go.
But for me,
Oh,
it's,
y'all
like, I've
tell
had,
him,
like, a
y'all
lot of,
let
like,
it all
hardships in
go.
my life.
Y'all
that
letting it
takes time
go?
to
What?
unlock, you know what I mean? And like talk about. And I feel like if I was to, like trauma dump,
How
like,
long has she been
you need
married
therapy
to,
too.
dude?
I mean, you did trauma dump on me. Like,
No, I don't think
so,
so.
like,
Oh yeah, on our,
we met on a dating app, and her first messages to me before we were
Wait,
going
y'all
on
met
a
on a
date,
date? I
was
thought
like,
you
by
said
the
y'all
way,
met
I
in
went
the
through
youth
this.
No,
this
they
within the
got
last,
pressure
like,
from the
12
church.
months or so.
Okay.
I trauma dumped on you
To
on our
marry.
first date. So I was like, okay, if she's still here at the end of the day, then obviously I have to marry you. And like, here we are. And I think if there's anything I don't know, it's the new things that we explore together, not necessarily.
I feel like- listen, bro,
On your
pause it,
third
pause it.
birthday, like probably don't know that.
I feel like a real test to see if your partner is going to stick through with you and like if that's actually the one or if they're there for, you know, artificial reasons is have them go to like some family reunion or something, or like if you down in the gutter, bro, bring them over to your house or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And if they still mess with you, come on now.
Even then, I don't know. I feel like it's very hard to tell with the oneness because in the moment, you both may be crazy in love with each other, but 5 years later, y'all might be like, yeah, I want to move on. That's how them papers get signed. The relationship gets stale. Then the papers get signed.
See, but that happens with every relationship.
That happens with every relationship, but as
every relationship gets stale, though.
Exactly, but as your history teacher said, it's easier to just sign the divorce papers than work it out. You can work it out. There may be people that have been married for 60 years, and their relationship probably went stale a dozen times. But instead of going and signing them papers, they worked it out. And that's the problem. They don't work it out.
It just depends on the person that you be dating. If the person you're dating doesn't work it out, then yeah, but
how do you know? But how do you know? You don't know until you're in that moment, though. That's the crazy
well,
thing.
actually, I would disagree though, because if you have someone who's like, listen, I'm gonna use a female for example because I'm a male. If you marry a female who is lazy and who's not a hard worker and all that stuff, most likely she's going to take the lazy way out and, just sign that paper, collect a bag and then dip. But if you got a hardworking woman who is going to be, she works, she has a job, all that stuff, and she's going to be like, listen, she's an independent thinker or whatever. If she is
independent
like
thinkers, that would hit them divorce papers. I'm just saying how it is.
No,
I completely disagree. It's the independent thinkers that hit that divorce paper.
Nah, I disagree because I would say that someone like my mom or my aunt are independent women, and divorce is not the first instinct for those types of people because my aunt has worked out multiple stuff. She talked through it. She's been married for a long time. You don't get married without having fights and working through that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she is an independent person and works very hard. And every person that I've seen in my life who works hard and is an independent person usually has a marriage that lasts a long time. Even like my grandparents. Now, my grandma, she was, she played her gender role type of thing, but she was still a hard worker. And my grandpa was definitely a hard worker. They worked things out.
I see that. I can see that definitely, but it just hasn't been the same in my life. From my experiences, it's not. It's the opposite. It's the independent thinkers that would hit them papers first because what do they have to lose? The lazy people, shoot, I got everything to lose. I got a house. I got a solid situation. I'm not going to take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? It's the independent thinkers that are like, you know what? I don't need you. Because I'm an independent woman and I'm an independent thinker and I don't need you. I don't need a man. And that's exactly why the divorce rates are so high. And statistics back that up.
But let's go explore something new because you're my future.
I'm with my soulmate. 3.
Of course y'all gonna say yes. 1, of course y'all gonna say agree.
Honestly, it would be dumb if you say disagree.
Whoa!
Oh, it's a dumb move.
I think I have like a disagreement with the term soulmate. Me being over here is not me saying that you're not the person that I'm supposed to be with. It's just me saying that I had so many.
She's heartbroken right now.
So many different.
She's heartbroken right now.
Different roads in my life, and I chose this one.
Hey, watch out for this dude. He late at night. He come home late.
Nah, exactly.
I didn't know that's what soulmate meant to you. Yeah, first time hearing you explain it that way. I mean, for me, soulmate is just someone
that's tough.
You just know you want in your life. And when you and me got together, I was like there was just no fear. There was no.
Hey, check his phone. Check his phone after the show.
Check his phone. You got to.
Going back to the beginning, we talked about when you know.
Ooh,
and
chicken thighs.
So I feel like we did not meet by
I'm messing about. Chill.
It was definitely a divine orchestrated event for us to cross paths since I grew up in LA.
People are young.
Probably grew up in Detroit, Michigan, and so.
But I think they do.
Oh, Detroit.
Good marriages don't just happen, right? It definitely does.
You have been a Super Bowl, right?
Intentional time.
Closest we ever got.
Nah, listen though, bro. That's why he acts black, bro.
Closest we ever got.
You've loved women from very, very beginning. I identify as bisexual.
Oh, what?
Before I met you, I never wanted to get married.
when I was with women, maybe I wanted men. When I was with men, I wanted women. It just felt like there was always something missing. And then I met you.
Polyamorous relationship.
Changed in my soul, in my body, in my choices.
Hey.
Like, and so I used to not believe in soulmates because I felt like, how can?
Because we gotta be accepting of
whatever billion people in
everything
this world, you
nowadays.
just match with one,
Nah,
and
for real,
then
though.
the universe aligns. It's just too much work for the universe.
It is
I feel
facts.
sorry for it. But when it works out, there's just no other explanation that so much inside of me can change by meeting one person.
That is a wrap.
Nice.
All right, this was a good episode.
Yeah, that was. Well,
As
that's gonna
always.
do it. That's gonna do it for today's video, y'all. If you did enjoy, man, make sure to hit this sub button. All that, more content on the way. Shoot, that's about it. Peace.
Peace. I forgot to stop recording. Let's just stop. All right, peace.